And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Planet Herring. I'm Michael, and it is Wednesday night, and that means it's time for the RMSOLO Summer Sim Racing Series. This is
Hello?
week 4, I
Hello.
believe, and we are once again in the Skippy this week, back at Tsukuba. Hopefully, we'll have a decent outing this week. Second event, of course, will be about 9:40 tonight, Mountain Time, where we'll be back in the cross cars, the IRX series, Beetle, Fiesta, and STI. But right now we're in the Skippy. Going to drop us right into the chat and then get started with the practice here. So thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy it.
I think I've been at this track before. I can't remember though.
Yeah, we did it before the season started. Like it was the first race when we were just practicing on it.
All right, so we're just going to leave it right where it's at. Let's put in some laps here. Switch over to the analysis view. There we go.
Is the lobby up yet?
Pit lane speed
Yeah,
limit
it's
is
up. I'm in it right now.
miles
Oh,
per
okay.
hour. All clear on pit exit.
It wasn't up when I
Push
looked
now.
earlier, so I was just doing some practice laps on my own here. I'll join you here in like 2 seconds. Finish this lap and then switch over.
So I did do quite a few laps in this thing. Felt like I was doing pretty decent.
I feel like I'm a little off pace.
Oi, are you still running skippies today?
In Skippy's now.
Okay.
Don't sound so sad.
Error triggers.
Your quickest overall.
Alright, so what does this mean? It says registered elsewhere. You are registered for a different session. Who wish to join the session?
You got to go up to the top and exit out of whatever session. Probably got to click the little red forfeit withdrawal button.
Oh. So what kind of freakish lap times are you trying to send out?
Here,
Yeah.
in practice, I got down to like 1017, I think.
Sector 3 time is fast.
Definitely outpaced it. Unless, like, I was just doing, like, the whatever the stocks.
Who knows what temperatures are like here versus whatever, so.
Yeah, I was, like, able to get 102 nines.
Well, I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, it looks like the wheels all
If you're in
busted.
settings and you lower the spring perch outside, it starts flashing yellow. Does that mean you went too low?
All right. Well, we had a 101 in the offing close to that.
Pit exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
And so now, of course, we're going to start to get jumpy, 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 jumpy.
Shifter's like insanely loud.
Who's this?
I don't know. I don't see the names in front of me. There.
P3.
How's everyone doing?
Pretty good, Tyler. You?
Hey, Tyler. What's up, buddy?
I'm doing well. I'm just
Tell you what I'm going to do here. We'll leave the
I don't know,
stream running.
because I'm
I'm going to
prepping the
go
Honda to
out
go racing and other things.
like this.
It's ready for this weekend, I'm assuming.
I'm actually going to
As ready as it's gonna
stop.
be. I don't know. It's at Ryan's house. I can't work on it.
Everything here. And
It's more ready than it was before the last race we went to. So
That's good.
everything out, but
that's that's moving in the right
Discord.
direction, right?
Hopefully
Yeah.
that's not it.
Always a work in progress.
Yeah. Race car's never done. Race car's
Yeah.
only done when the race starts, and then
So we're going to lose the chat here very quickly. I'll go ahead and restart all my iRacing apps and make sure everything's good. Okay, now let's re-up these things. Lots of wonderful things to do. See if this helps with the... Let's see, let's get our sound going again.
off that.
There you
And
go.
there's over 200 entrants.
Are you going both days this weekend?
Yeah.
Take
Well,
the-
I'm actually 3 days, starting Friday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The
my
testing team,
dashboard
right?
going again.
Yeah, and we got to get a logbook done and annual tech done, so we have to be there Friday.
And
Oh,
let's
good.
get crew chief going.
All right, time to practice, I guess.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
I mean,
There
and
we
we just
go.
installed new suspension, so we need to find out what it does before we try to race other people with it.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, it'll spin like a
let's
top.
join up this session here.
I mean, if it rotates better, that's an improvement. How well it rotates, that's a
get back in here.
that's to be seen. The people we bought the suspension to told us this to be careful when we first go out with it because the setup will be loose. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
it's what you want, though, right?
Good,
There we
good
go.
advice.
I mean, either that or they're just covering their ass. In case you set it up wrong.
Right.
I was honestly really surprised by how many people. There's so many people signed up. They're worried they're going to run out of parking at HBR.
Really? 200 is quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, imagine 200 trucks and trailers out there.
Jesus, that is quite a lot of cars, I have to say.
All right, let's see where we're at right now. 103.1 was our last time.
Okay, let's do that.
Low 102s. All right, let's get some practice in.
It's weird. It's only on RMSOLO and I have these
Pit
frame
lane
drops
speed
when
limit is
facing the middle of the
37
course.
miles per hour.
Sorry,
Car
what was
approaching.
that, Ezra?
Watch your mirrors.
On RMSOLO nights, I have these frame drops when my car faces the middle of the course.
Yeah,
And there we go.
On your left.
Huh. Wonder
Really
why.
weird.
Clear left.
Mine does that too for some reason.
P4.
Did
I
you
get-
update your driver?
I didn't upgrade my driver, but I do get frame drops at Tsukuba.
I haven't had a single issue at Tsukuba.
Are you still in the old driver's rush?
I am. I did not upgrade after like the whole BS with like the whole constant driver update and the one driver that you said, Kai, that started causing issues.
Yeah, I was in May.
Yeah, I just stopped upgrading. I was like, you know what, this driver works. I'm just gonna...
I did the one that just came out today, and it's about the
Uh-huh.
same as that one.
P5.
Okay.
I'm not noticing. I mean, I'm still holding. It is still dropping frames though,
Really? Huh.
and I had to turn some stuff down already. So
No, that's not good.
I just applied the new drivers that came out a little bit ago.
And?
Yep.
Are you getting stutters?
Yep.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah, it seems I'm not the only one that does that.
Sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace.
Are you using the F1 wheel today, Ezra?
Yes.
How do you like it?
P3. You've just
I love
done
it.
a
It's really
102.74.
good grippy.
Might have to turn some stuff down. Definitely stuttering badly.
Car right. Clear right.
P4. You're 0.2 off the pace in Sector 3. You're now 1.2 seconds off the pace. Sector 3's 2/10 off the pace.
Something else.
Well, that could be a lot faster. If I can actually make it count.
You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 2.
I see a crash test dummy in front of me.
That puts you 0.6 off the pace. That lap time was 102.82.
Left side, clear left.
Well, let's see what we got here. Not too shabby overall. We're within the 102s at least. Do a quick change here.
Sorry, Herring. I had a fan fall on me.
A fan?
Yeah, next to my window, but he and I were following each other for a bit, but I had to pull off suddenly because the fan, hitting me.
What fan?
My window fan.
Your window fan was hitting you?
Let's see. Let's look
Yeah,
at
a
our
gust of
graphics
wind
setting.
came in and blew it out of the where it was mounted, and it just hit me.
Oh no.
Thought I had turned that off. Cars, bit, grand sky and clouds, medium. Clouds we definitely don't need it high. Let's do, really don't want to do low, but yeah, let's try it. And let's see if that helps a little bit with it without looking too crappy. Yeah.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line.
Tyler, have you been practicing this track?
No, it's been a couple months since I've raced this track in the Miata.
Yeah. It's a fun track. I like it.
P5.
Me too. Going by?
Now we're gonna race. We're gonna do a drag race down to the last turn.
Okay. Well, don't turn in too late.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
I gotta try something else.
Sorry, Suraj.
That's
I
alright.
don't think I touched you.
Just a slight bump.
I saw our wheels come close, and then you slid down a lot.
I did. Alright, let's give it a shot.
If that's
Is it faster to go tight through that first corner like
I
that?
have
Currently
no clue.
0.6 off the leader's
Usually
pace.
it's not.
You're 2/10 off the
If
pace
it's
in
set up
sector
would
3.
actually help, but I don't know.
And the slow corner is the one that I'm either plus 3/10 or minus 3/10 on, and I don't know why.
Oh, come on, Dave. How the hell am I supposed to follow you when you fucking decide to exit the track?
Hey Kai, can I give you a tip?
Yeah.
Don't use the clutch. Just a 50% lift. Click your option. Okay, same with
That
downshifts.
puts you 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.14 off the pace.
What corner are you referring? The last one?
All of them. Just never use a clutch in this car. Just set it to anti-stall, just so in case something happens, you don't stall out, but you don't need a clutch.
Car left. Clear left.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think any of us use the clutch after the initial start. Maybe if you're like loaded weird on deacceleration or something, you can use the clutch, but
Even then, I just left foot brake and give a little tap of the gas while I'm braking.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace.
Left side. Clear left.
Sector 1 is 0.48 off the pace.
So you just lift and shift then?
Yep. And it doesn't even need to be a full lift.
Because
On
I
your
just had
left.
it set to auto.
Clear
blip.
left.
Okay.
Yeah, no, just take it to anti-stall clutch. Definitely don't need auto blip. Same thing on downshift. As you're braking, click down and it'll go.
Aggressive for whoever just punted me, but okay.
People don't punt anybody in this series.
It's kind of a rite of passage.
I've passed so hard last week.
Better to get it out of our
Take some
systems
good
now.
There's traffic behind. Take care.
What up, bitches?
What's up, Mike?
Shit. I ain't Mike.
Oh. Paul? Is that you?
It is.
You actually gonna join us today?
Ah, somebody has to go ahead and heckle some ass. I'll let you know if I find someone.
Let me know what I was gonna say. If you find somebody. Because I'm not looking at you.
Hey! You some bitch. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna race. And I was like, it's Tsukuba.
It's Tsukuba, right?
I'll do that.
Oh,
I'll do some.
Maybe.
It's such a good track. I really enjoy this track.
Dude, I haven't used my shit in like 3 weeks.
Be ready for updates.
Oh, I updated it like yesterday.
No, you didn't. Man, you should be fine.
Yeah.
Don't do the
Sixth
driver
place.
update though. NVIDIA driver update apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, according to the guys, it's causing stuttering.
I mean, it's not nearly as bad as the last one was. I'm not like, it's not like massive. I'm just dropping from like 120 to like 110.
Okay.
Oh man, 110.
How do you even cope with that?
It's hard, but I sleep okay at night, so it's fine.
I'm at 80.
I fear whatever keeps Ty up at night.
Not much.
That's my thought. Like, nothing keeps you up. So like, if it keeps or nothing bothers,
I know
it
what
keeps
does.
you up, it must be really bad.
All his guns revolting against
Surround
him.
in short shorts.
All... that would scare even me.
Did you see? Did anybody see the video of I forget who the NFL player. It was HaHa Clinton
Your
Dix.
last lap time was at
Uh,
102.72.
riding his scooter outside of his house.
Got attacked by bears.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he just was riding his scooter down his driveway, comes past like the last car in the driveway, and then he like looks over. There's like Mama Bear and her cub, like standing 15 feet from him.
Okay.
He literally jumps. Dude, what the hell's going on with my wheel?
I had that happen one time in Miata. Was up in the Tennessee mountains, and we were staying in a cabin up there, and we had come out of the car and gotten into the Miata and had backed up, and just as we backed up, a mama and two cubs walked around the corner of the cabin.
Wow. Yikes.
I ended up about 12 feet away from a black bear last weekend, or 2 weekends
Yeah?
ago. Yep.
Where were you?
I was just outside Winter Park camping.
Oh, nice.
You're currently 2.8 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.1 off
I
the
happened to
pace.
have my rifle in my hand, so I just racked it, and I said, okay, which way are we walking?
You were like, let's go, motherfucker.
I was like,
Nah,
Let's
you
go.
don't wanna.
we're either going to have bear meat, or you're going to walk away. One of the two.
Or it's gonna have Kai meat.
No. I had 40 rounds of hunting ammo on a 300 blackout from 12 feet away. and turned that thing into Swiss cheese.
What caliber rifle were you running?
It's a 300 blackout. It's a 5.5. It's basically a rebuilt AR to run a 300 cal round.
That's a bit more than an AR.
Well, AR is just 223. It's a slower
Yeah.
velocity, but a bigger bullet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a lot of very hot hunting rounds loaded in, so from 12 feet it would definitely do the damage.
Yeah.
P7, you're now 0.8 off the leader's pace. Your lap time was
No.
103.02.
Sorry, Mike. It looked like you were going to the inside, so I went to the outside and you came back up.
Hang on.
So where are you going?
Oh, somewhere. Anywhere.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
What kind of lap times are you doing, Mikey boy?
1024.
Jesus. Do I want to try something really try?
Everybody's really close.
Sector 2 is 2
Yeah, like
off
it's
the
really
pace.
close. It's cool.
Hello?
Hello?
What's up there, Tattershaw?
Hi guys, this is Tattershaw.
Sector 3 is
Hello, Mr.
0.15 off the
Tattershaw.
pace.
Hello, Mr.
this-
Tattershaw.
This is Kenny, not no.
Oh.
What the hell? Oh, well, hello, Kenny. You sound like the way you
God.
said it.
Get your shit together, guys.
God damn it, Kenny.
Damn it, Kenny.
Who killed Kenny?
That would be Steven. Steven murdered him. I saw it happen.
Sector 2 is 0.42 off the pace.
Ooh, there's Dave. What should I do?
P8,
What should I do?
you're currently 0.9
Green
off
on.
the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 0.15 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.16 off the pace. Sector 2 time is good.
Sorry, Zach, I'm on cold tires.
What's going on with you, Kenny?
P6.
I,
you need to find a tent in Sector 3.
with my life or on the track?
Both.
Both.
Oh, all right. Well, you know, just I got some new gears for my Jeep, so I'm gonna re-gear that. Let's see. I went for a 3-hour bike ride today. That was fun.
Wow.
Pedal bike, not motorcycle. So yeah. Other than that, just trying to enjoy my summer break. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on with you?
Not much. Just spent a lot of time working on the car. Finally got my FRS off the jack stands.
Sector 2's 2
It's
tenths
only
off
been
the
on the
pace.
jack stand since like October. So it's going at a pretty good pace.
That's good.
Got,
Yeah,
like,
making
3 parts installed on it over like 6 or 8 months. I'm flying, man.
Yeah,
That
good.
puts you 0.6 off the pace.
Could be like my Celica that's, you know, not been running for like 5 years. So that's good.
Luckily, it's not that bad. Hey, Tyler.
Hello.
Is Ryan going to join us tonight? Or is he too busy working on the race car?
I don't know. He was in the driver's meeting.
P4, you're now
Okay.
0.21 off the pace.
So,
Sector
I
3
don't
is
know.
0.06 off the pace.
I think all that's left in the Honda is just to put water in it and water rudder.
Yeah?
I think other than
But
Sector
is
1
he
time is
racing
good.
just the Honda, or is he going to race like both the Honda and the and his
oh no, the
Formula
Mazda's
Mazda?
the Mazda's next weekend in SCCA. Even though we did discover there is a NASA class for it. We don't know if anybody enters it though.
Yeah?
We'll find out this weekend. Yeah, he's racing the Honda. He's gonna do
Sector
the
2
plan
time
is
is
right
quick.
now. He's gonna run the 4.5 hour enduro solo.
Oh wow, dude. I mean,
Uh,
I think it's insane that he's going to do that. I mean, but you know, as I said, 1.5 hours later during an enduro, I was parched, tired, sweaty, like you name it.
P2,
I don't know. We put
Sector
a
3
pretty
is
big camelback in the
0.05
car, and we have a
off the
full
pace.
shirt system, and
Hmm?
I don't know. We have a seat that fits us well, and
I mean, I'm talking with a cool shirt system. I was exhausted, dude.
I don't
Have
know.
you done any
And a,
PNX?
and a camelback sippy thingy.
Sector 1 is 0.31 off the pace.
Start working out, Scratch.
Say that again.
That's not going to help me, Dave.
Yeah, it will.
Doesn't matter how much I work out.
Because you eat so much.
Exactly. How else am I gonna keep this
2/10 off the
roly-poly
pace,
shit
sector
going?
2.
I mean, so in August, I'm not racing Rally Colorado this year, but I am co-driving with Ryan, and
Yeah?
we'll probably be in his rally car for, well, we'll be in the pickup for 10 hours a day for 2 days straight, doing recce, and then we'll transition to the rally car and spend about the same
Sector
amount
3
of time
time
in
is
the rally
fast.
car each day, in like 4-hour segments.
Oh wow.
Assuming we don't break anything.
Right side. Clear right.
I mean, assuming Ryan doesn't break anything.
Yeah.
I'm just in the silly seat.
Sector 1 is 1.2 off the pace.
You're in the seat where you're like holding on for dear life.
No, I'm reading the notes, and hopefully I give Ryan notes
Okay, Michael,
in
you've got
the
10
right
minutes of fuel
time
remaining.
so he can go fast. It should be fun though. I've never co-driven before.
How hard could it be?
Sector 2 is 2
I mean,
tenths off
we
the
went out
pace.
to High Plains, and I tried to read a route book while he was tossing the car around, and that was fun, so I figured I could do it.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Jesus, Paul. What was that?
I mean,
Psychopath.
That puts you
that's a good
1.4
question. How
seconds
hard,
off the
how
leader's
hard
pace.
could it really be?
Sector 3 time is quick.
Just look at the paper, not at the track.
Yep. You
I
can be the
mean-
guy from that video where, like, was it Sanjeev or something? Keeps yelling at him.
Tell Ryan to stop breaking the car. Well, if
Yeah.
Ryan wants to break his car, then it's fine. It's Ryan's car.
You're a second off the pace in sector 1.
Yeah, well, Ryan's car is pretty well set up. It should do pretty well. He's pretty close to the limits in the class we're in, so.
Okay.
And he's run this car like the last 10 years. It's yeah, it's
Sector
pretty,
2 is
pretty well set
0.37
up.
off the pace.
Sounds like a good time then.
Yeah. It kind of makes me want to run in the future at some point, run two-wheel
You're
drive and
currently
rally, because
1.6 seconds off the
it's
pace.
a lot easier
That
to be
lap was a
competitive in two-wheel drive.
103.73.
I
Then
think.
an all-wheel drive?
Yeah, I'm.
Too many high-dollar bills in all-wheel drive?
No, it's just all-wheel drive has a lot more grip, so I don't know. It's just skill is higher in all-wheel drive, which sounds weird, but the skill requirement to be fast.
Sector
like,
1 is
if you're
0.8 off the
good,
pace.
you're a lot faster than everybody else.
Okay.
And I'm not good enough to be that fast. You can also be a lot more committed in all-wheel drive, like because the car will let you get away with so much.
Yeah.
So you have to drive a lot faster to be at the limit.
Sector 2 is 0.25
Two-wheel
off the
drive.
pace.
I don't know. It's just a lot less commitment that you can get away with.
Thank you.
There's a car leaving the pits.
Also, you can run a lighter car in two-wheel drive.
You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 3.
How long are the next sessions? 15 and 25 or something?
Yeah, 15 is the heat, and then 25 is whatever.
Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Probably 3 gallons to be safe, right?
Yeah.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. You're now 1.9 seconds off the pace.
I mean, if you're bored, Suraj, you should come out with your race gear on, and you can hold the fire extinguisher.
I gotta work this weekend, dude. I wish I could. Saturday. And
I
then
will.
Sunday there's an autocross, so.
I will be trying to borrow somebody else's crew member then.
Okay.
Because it's just Ryan and I, so.
Oh no.
You need 2 people out of the car to refuel it.
Yeah, no kidding. Is the driver gonna get out of the car?
No, we're keeping Ryan in. We're not doing fuel or we're not doing tires or driver changes or anything. The goal is to just keep him out there, keep him turning laps.
0.8 off the pace.
So when Ryan comes in, I don't know, I'll throw him some snacks and start putting fuel in.
How long's the race?
4.5 hours.
It's not bad. It's doable.
Yeah, I mean, with the size of our fuel tank, it is 2 fuel stops.
Now 1.8
is it
off
2
the
or
leader's
just 1?
pace.
It's 2.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3.
We're right at 2 hours.
Good gas mileage.
Yeah.
We're right at 2 hours. Well, it's got a tiny fuel tank. They were like, I don't know, we're still on an OEM fuel tank, and they were, when they designed the thing, they were like, well, you know, this is a big enough fuel tank for 300 miles. You only need, you know,
Half a
10
gallon of fuel
gallons.
remaining.
See, I would disagree because there is no way you're going to put 300 miles on in those 10 gallons.
I mean, not at a racetrack, but on in the road, that's how they size fuel tanks generally.
That was the joke.
Yeah.
You're a 10th off the pace in sector 2.
Yeah, we're almost exactly 2 hours on 10 gallons, so. Car uses about 5 gallons an hour while racing. So it's not that expensive of a car to run. And we should be able to run the same tires for the whole race, so.
Clear left.
Oh, weird. That's why my car felt loose. It replaces
Left
the
side.
rear tires only.
Clear left.
What's?
I mean, the front tires don't wear out in this car, right?
Not too bad on the times there.
Got him.
Sorry.
Currently 3rd place, a 102.2 by only about not even quite 2/10 off of Dave.
I was just following you.
I'll take it.
And you got loose. I caught you.
What do we got? 45 minutes of laps. It is about 8:15. This is a 1-hour practice, so I'm going to leave the stream going and let's see if we can pick something that we can watch here.
I have a target in front of me.
That's a bad target.
I would agree.
I would suggest you find another target.
Well, I will as soon as I pass this one.
There's Kevin. You can watch Kevin do some laps here. I am going to take a quick break and I will be right back.
Some of what I'm excited about this weekend is getting to see some cars that I don't know, haven't seen before. There's going to be some NPO1s out there and some global MX5 cars.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's 2 global MX5 cars in the class just above us for endurance. And there's a couple NPO1s out there.
You just showing off, Kenny?
Trying. Trying to get used to sliding this thing.
You going to NASA, Tyler?
Yeah.
Nice.
Running the sprints and the enduro at HVR. It's crazy how many entries they got. I wonder what the SCCA weekend the week after will be like.
Nobody.
5 people.
You doing the Pony Express race?
The week after the SCCA race, there's actually quite a few entries already. Ryan already has 4 other competitors in Formula Mazda, and last year there wasn't a single race where that happened.
Where he had like 5, including himself.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
This is the first
That
time
does
he's
not
ever had.
sound like fun.
This is the first time he's ever had 4 people to race. So I don't know. I would have guessed that nobody shows up to these things, But I think everybody's been pent up in their house working on their race car, and everybody wants to go racing now. So I might be at both. If I don't break the Honda, I was planning on going and running the Honda at the STCA race too.
And I am back. Like we got
maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
About almost 15 minutes. See where we're at now, results-wise. 4th place. Oh, breaking into the...
There is a Mustang in our class. That'll be fun to race against.
Yeah?
Just
yeah,
about
so
breaking
in, our
into
NASA,
the
in the
101s.
NASA class, ST6, there's a couple of these early 2000s Mustangs that make a lot more power, but are about the same power weight as us. So
yeah,
it's pretty busy to do the ST and wheel-to-wheel races, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, Tyler.
Oh, you're fine. I don't know. I've never done it before, but there
behind.
is going
Watch
to
your mirrors.
be roughly 60 cars in the sprint race I'm in.
Oh wow.
There's
the track.
There's 12 in the class I'm in, but you know they only have 3 run groups to get 3 races in a weekend. So yeah, Spec Miata gets their own run group, and then everybody else gets split between 1 of 2 run groups. So we have Spec Z, we have the German touring car spec ones like Spec 46 and stuff. We have half of ST, so ST5, ST6. We're ST6. So, I don't know. Should be fun. I've never done sprint racing before, so it'll be my first one.
Lots of banging doors.
We'll see, yeah.
That's what I heard about Spec Miata. I don't know about everything else.
That's what I hear about NASA, actually, in general, is that, like, I don't know. Looking at races in NASA, it seems like they have a... I don't know, watching videos of the races, you'd think they have a really high tolerance for contact, but then you read their rules, and it sounds like slight amounts of contact gets you suspensions, so...
Sorry, Ryan. Or not Ryan.
Gets
Mike.
you like what, like Coney suspensions or Olin's or KW's?
Gets you like license suspensions.
Oh, blue.
Like they have a point system.
Garage, you win a set of KWV3s.
Exactly. Contact. KW is giving you a $50 certificate towards their V3 coilovers.
We see that you need new coilovers. There's the corner station special. First driver to get a corner station gets some Tony Yellows. No, I don't know. We'll see. It's yeah, NASA has a point system. It's sort of like iRacing, I guess.
I saw that.
Where everyone involved in contact gets points on their license and a certain amount of points, and you get a year suspension as your first offense. This is the first time you get to 10 points in a season.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. 10 points seems like it'd be pretty easy to get to watching some NASA races, considering leaving rubber on another car is 3 points.
Off the pace.
And
Rubber on another car. So basically,
yeah. So if you go wheel the door, that's 3 points for both of you. And if contact causes a position change, it's 5 points.
Okay.
So if you touch another car and it causes a position change, it's 5 points. And it's 7 points if either one of you leaves the racing surface.
Oh, okay.
And it's 10 points to get a suspension for the year, or for a year.
Off the pace.
So I don't know.
Hey, what spring perch are you all running?
I have no clue.
Max
Not a-
low.
So what if you like have multiple contacts with the same car over and over and over?
Both of you are disqualified.
You might get a fine and a multi-year suspension. I don't know.
That's not true. You ever watch Thorne's video from Nationals last year?
That's the video I was referencing.
So that's what I was talking about. The NASA rule book and Thorne's video from last year disagree with each other.
Exactly.
Well, he's the only one that got a suspension for that.
I mean,
that Porsche driver got nothing.
I mean, maybe he got a suspension because he acquired enough points from all the other contacts.
I mean, he definitely. I mean, I don't know, but if that's but what you're saying is like both people get points for shit like that, and the other guy got no points.
I mean, maybe he got points, but he didn't have enough contact during the rest of the race. I don't know.
No points. Because Robert had to petition it.
Oh. Well, I mean.
He was also friends with the rules advisor, so I don't know, or with the chief steward.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what I read in their rule book today, and I was like,
I wholeheartedly agree. I've seen the rule book.
That seems like it.
2 is 0.27 off the
They don't
pace.
seem to agree.
Yeah, the rule book is more like a guide, a general guideline. It's probably the conversation they were having.
It's a general guideline, and we're gonna take it as a rule book for you and a guideline for you.
102.69.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
So what's Thorne doing for racing this year?
He just moved to Oklahoma, so I don't know.
He did?
On purpose?
Still racing with Shaky Dog?
I think he's moving to do like more stuff with Shaky Dog, like open a shop or do some type of WRL thing.
Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace.
I saw that they have now 4 cars that they bring to races.
Yeah.
Big dog.
Yeah.
Are they like a rental seat kind of company? What's their deal?
I think so.
Yeah. Rental seats, but like all their drivers seem to be pretty much pro drivers.
I was gonna say rental, but you gotta be fast as fuck.
Yeah.
The requirement to even get a seat is like you gotta be super duper fast.
Yeah.
That's essentially what I think they're trying to do, is make a business out of rental seats with the pro team, like basically having a pro team.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they were stupid fast at WRL last year.
0.8 off the leader's pace.
And
Sector
they
3
were
is
really clean. I don't know.
0.28 off the pace.
Does anybody watch Jay Leno's Garage?
Well, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the last few. You talking about it on YouTube or CNBC?
CNBC.
No, I haven't seen it in a while.
So they followed a chump car team that we raced against at Coda and Laguna Seca, and we'd heard at Laguna Seca that one of the engineers for this team was a former Formula One engineer. My first thought was, that's just not fucking fair, you know?
That's wild.
Okay, so then on Jay Leno's Garage, they featured the team, and then they showed who the engineer was and put a name to him. So I thought, well, I'm going to Google this guy. He was the chief engineer for the MP44.
Wow.
So not just any Formula One team.
One
The
of the
most
best
dominant.
car, yeah, most dominant car of all time. Or one of.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely in the conversation, you know?
2002 are the most, I think.
That doesn't feel very spirit of chump car.
I'm just like, what are we doing? That guy's forgotten more about building a race car than I'll ever know.
Well, we were close in terms of like raw pace though. Even with our shitty design and shitty build.
Sector 1 is
True.
0.36 off the pace.
And their engine wasn't any more reliable than ours.
No. In fact, they had a huge power advantage.
They
But
did.
We were the only team that was like super close to them in times.
Do you know what their
And
horsepower
the
is
others were
advertised?
passing us on a straight line. Remember that?
You know what their horsepower is advertised as on the television show?
10th in Sector 2.
240 horsepower.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
But that said, it was a different car because they wrecked that one at Seca.
Yeah. The one that we were racing.
Yeah, it was definitely a different car that was on the show.
You're now 0.5 off the pace. That was a 102.49.
They were quick.
One's in.
Santel, I don't know why you're finding an extra second, but I feel like a real hunk of garbage right now.
Extra second? Oh, yeah.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
I hate this car so much.
The secret is nitrous oxide.
Aaron, do you have any idea why all of a sudden I can't drive my car?
I think it has something to do with the aero redesign I gave you.
So what's? Santel's probably running a baseline setup, I'm guessing.
Negative. Using the standard, typical setup for everything, which is slam the front end and jack the rear bar up, low tire pressures.
Defined low tire pressures.
Is whatever the lowest it goes. There's a pretty, I mean, if that. So I'm running brake bias of 54%, cold tire pressure 25 psi, spring perch offset at 5 by 1, so the lowest ride height possible. And then anti-roll bar jacked up to.
What's the maximum you can go anti-roll bar? 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you tried going faster?
Seems like that's the pretty standard setup for.
It's always 8 on the rear bar. Sometimes raise the front end a little bit if the curb's over. I was running a pretty high front end at Charlotte, so I could pound over the curbs.
I saw that.
If anybody's dialing their rear bar up to 8 right now to try and go fast, just be warned that your quali laps will be psychotic.
Psychotic sounds like fun.
It is.
I'm still getting used to the shifting thing.
It should be easier, man. I mean, it should just be like a lift and click.
Versus an auto clutch where I don't have to lift anything, I just hit it.
Yeah, oh, it's so much faster. You're probably leaving it's out there a lap by doing this.
All right, looks like we are getting ready to go to quali. So,
one thing I have to say though is looking at
That's the end of the session.
looking at the
P4.
contingencies for NASA, the contingencies for NASA are so much better than SCCA.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you run Hoosiers.
Oh yeah, that's right. They give you free shit, don't they?
Or Toyos.
There we
You
go.
can get a full set of Toyos for winning a race. You can get half a set of Maxis for winning a race on Max.
Oh, excuse me. All right, let's see what we can do with.
Pit lane speed limit is
My rear bar's only
37
at 7.
miles per hour. All clear on pit exit.
Is it too loose?
Okay, Michael, we've got 2
No.
laps.
Well, I mean, it's a little loose. I mean, I can drive around it.
As long
See
as
if
you
we
can
can
drive
warm
around
the tires up a little bit.
I'd say do what's more comfortable rather than changing it last minute.
it. Yeah.
I've been on 8 and I hadn't. That's all I've known. So.
Knowing your driving style, Kai, I'm sure you're pretty comfortable with 8.
Yeah.
Strauss, did you do Road America for this week in the Advanced Mazda?
No, dude, I don't play iRacing or like any sim racing during summer except on Wednesday nights. I mean, if it wasn't for this, like I wouldn't even touch iRacing or any sim racing during the week.
Why?
Dude, I've got too much shit to do as far as like real world racing car crap work. Just haven't had time. I wish I did.
Okay, that's good.
First time I've turned my computer on in weeks.
How's your 240 restoration going?
Still waiting on some parts for the motor. The cam needs a regrind.
Yeah.
What, 240Z?
My 260. Cam's gonna be at least 2-3 weeks out.
Who's counting?
So, when do you think the car's going to be race ready?
5 weeks.
5 weeks?
Yeah, that's my guess.
I bet you beat my FRS out of the garage still.
How many parts do you have left to install, Sir?
Two things I want to get done versus I need to get done. I want to get done like the header and the oil baffle and the oil pan.
Header doesn't seem that important.
I think it'd be a little bit more fun to drive the car with a header.
It'll sound cooler without it.
Yeah.
Probably.
And then you'll have to get a tune.
Well, I've got one of those open flash tablets, and it has a bunch of like tunes for it. Kind of like the access port for FRSs and BRZs.
There's a bunch of OTS tunes then?
Kind of blowing this lap.
A bunch of OTS tunes, off-the-shelf tunes?
Yeah, a bunch of off-the-shelf tunes. I think it's done by Shiv at Vishnu or something.
He does a lot of BMW stuff.
Yeah.
He used to build big single turbo BMWs.
He's been in the game for a long time. Like he used to do Evos and WRXs back in the days, quite a bit.
P5, you're currently 0.6 off the pace.
Well, that was not fantastic, but okay. It's like everybody's getting their laps in. We are doing how much fuel for 30 laps?
For 30 laps. We think we'll need 2.8 gallons.
But then again, yeah,
What the hell? How am I doing 3 laps out of 2?
It keeps going until the time limit's up.
I know that. I was just having fun with it.
Wait,
Sorry.
it does? Oh, I thought we only had 2 laps.
Well, the other two, the first 2 are the only ones that count. After that, it's just practice and potential incident points.
Oh.
Yep.
How much fuel do we need for this thing?
All of it.
Doubtful.
3.1 should be a good bet.
I'm going 2.1.
Oh.
I think for the first race, 2.1 should be fine.
I guess it's only
'cause
15
it's only
minutes.
It's only 15 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they're right.
So I
Pretty
got my
much a
brake
gallon
bias
per 10 minutes.
I got my brake bias at 53. So is mine like more aggressive than Centel's then?
Sounds like it.
Yes.
I was at a happy medium at 55.
I'm not gonna fuck with it.
I mean, if it
Change
feels
up all of your
comfortable
settings right now.
right before the race.
Right now. Go
Throw
for the
everything
goal.
out the window that you practiced on.
Fortune favors the bold.
Brake bias 40 sounds like a good idea.
Max level fuel, shift your weight to the back. Yeah, it's all according to plan.
Yeah,
Well, it gives you more traction coming out the corner.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this really is a high speed course. You want all that weight on the rear tires. They lose traction all the time in the straight. You want to raise the front end and lower the rear.
Joke's on you, Tyler. You
It
can
help-
only raise the front.
Oh, well, raise the front all the way up. It'll help you. It'll help
Alright,
you.
well, they're gonna run it.
It'll help the rear get lower, relatively speaking.
Yeah. You know, you've been having so much trouble with the thing sliding on turn-in. You won't have that problem anymore. Well, I mean,
Oh,
you
that
won't have
ran
the problem
quality
with
with
sliding towards the
3.1
inside
gallons
of
of
the
fuel.
corner.
That's
You might have
just
the other
lovely.
problem.
Hopefully I did not do
We're
that.
missing quite a few people tonight, huh?
Yeah, Ryan said his kid got hurt.
I know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Did
he's
you
dealing,
say?
he's dealing with that.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Still got 17 people.
Plus the
we used to
plus
get
the other
excited about
lobby.
it. So we used to get excited about a 17-person lobby.
I was just telling the guys, like, you know, like
Jaded.
nowadays, like 12 people feels like, okay, it's a low turnout night. But yeah, back then, Paul's right.
I
17
tried
was
to
a
get
big
a
deal.
few friends interested, but everyone always seems to bail last second.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, apparently they're not your friends, are they? They're bailing on you.
Yeah.
You should be like, what kind of friends are you guys?
Don't forget, we got 11 people in the junior lobby.
I was gonna say we have the junior lobby too, so
Yeah,
still
we do.
popular.
We got a pretty big group
Did
this
you
time.
you guys see August 23rd, 28th for Project Cars 3?
Yes.
28th.
I mean Forza.
Looking forward to it.
Oh,
Kai's already got his credit card out.
Absolutely. I'm gonna pre-order that bitch.
Speaking of,
And if I'm gonna talk shit about it, I might as well actually try it.
Yeah.
Right?
Everyone's gonna do.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much everybody's gonna do that anyway. So
I think everybody's got the same attitude. We're all gonna buy it and hope for the best.
Yeah. I hope it's good.
according to the tweets that are coming out of Nathan Bell, he said that all the underlying sim is still there. Like you can just turn off all the arcade shit.
The question is, are they going to be able to do like scheduling and stuff better? Because I still like the iRacing thing where you can sign up and you guaranteed will have races, whereas having just an open lobby with races you make seems a lot more disorganized.
Well, they're not. It's not gonna be like an iRacing kind of calendar schedule, dude. Or else, any simulation company that does that will have to start charging a subscription fee.
I mean, I don't see them fixing it, mostly just because they're going towards a more arcade type.
Here's the real question: when they set up the dedicated server option, does it force you to have an AI?
Is it going to be full of bugs? Are they just going to reuse the old one?
Are they
They
even
might.
going to support it?
Are they even going to? Yeah.
Will there be more than 3 patches?
Yeah. If some of you guys
They
think
might
you're
set up
fast,
Project Cars Online where you can cruise around looking for street races.
Um,
You mean Need for Speed?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. There's speaking of NASA contingencies, NASA actually has a whole bunch of contingencies for sim racing with their league.
Really? Like what?
Yeah. Like you can win a like a $1,200 headwing seat and a handful of other things for winning sim races.
Really?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Nice.
That's the end of the session. P5.
Yeah, it's mostly just like safety gear and race car parts.
I want that.
So.
All right, it's time to go.
Yeah, you go look for their iRacing league. I think.
Has anyone experimented with? Does it burn gas before the race starts if you started it?
Probably.
It
All right,
does.
well, here we
but
go.
It's not going to be enough to
No,
go over 2.1.
It also probably sends your water temperature through the roof.
I've always wondered if tires cool off when you're sitting on grid early.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
They
I'm
don't
gonna do
come
that
pre-warmed,
just in case. If I lose
I
the
don't think
heat,
so.
it's no big
I
deal.
think they do a little bit more than from the pits.
So you're saying
some cars have pre-warmed tires and some don't. I'm not sure about this one specifically.
I believe this one's like middle of the pack temperatures.
All right.
It's still relatively cold, right?
See what we can do.
On like super hot
No.
tires. No. The attitude for the car
See,
keeps
it's like
changing.
140. Usually
Turn
it's
on my
118.
relative display. We can see that.
I managed to botch qualifying again. I would have been P4 with my third
I want to know
lap,
what this
but,
cotter pin does.
I would
Pull
have
it
been
out,
right
dude.
there with you, Hayden, but I
Trying.
botched it as well.
Grab it and just pull it out. You'll find out pretty soon.
Where you
We
at,
can
Steven?
survive turn 1
Right
here.
in there.
30
You, bud.
And it
Right
looks
in
like
front of me.
it looks like there's 3 bolts in the steering wheel
All right,
too.
Michael,
I'm a
get
little
ready.
confused about the cutter pin too.
Let's go.
Oh no! Oh, I forgot to put it in gear.
P5.
Here we go.
Yeah, having the car in gear normally helps.
Car right. Clear right.
I mean, I'm no expert, but
They tend to go forward better when they're in gear.
well, not always. Sometimes you go backwards.
Bye, Felicia. Oh,
Okay.
God.
Perfect. Great.
Somebody's slipping.
Thank you.
Oh damn, Hayden.
I was mid-slide, and he had nowhere to go.
Yeah, I was already committed to go into the right side.
No,
of
and
the
I had
track.
the wheel cranked, and I was
No,
like...
I know you couldn't do anything about it. My luck is fucking terrible.
But have you rocketed from the face of the earth? Randomly?
No, that is a Kevin special.
No, I'm talking about when Hayden just like randomly launched to the fucking
I was in
sky.
when we were racing at Willow Springs, and I was in P3.
Stay
like
close.
the first couple laps, and I just got sent to the moon.
He's like, all right, turn in, rocket. What? Like I was following behind him, all of a sudden he was 50 feet off the ground. I'm like, what the? All right, that's how it's gonna go.
Oh, watch it.
Left side. Hold your line.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Still there.
Oh, hello.
Clear left.
Someone came out of the pits going pretty slow there.
That's Hayden, but he was...
Okay, Michael, hold your nerve. Just keep
I
it
can't
smooth.
really go
no
fast
mistakes.
coming out of the pits, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
I just, the braking's so touchy in this car, you hit the brakes and it just starts sliding.
Yeah.
Did you try going faster, Hayden?
You forgot to hit the NOS button coming out of the pit.
The NOS.
P4.
I love nitrous, man. That's like my favorite thing right now.
The second time I've been crashed out of a Skippy heat race. Pretty annoying.
You should talk to Santel.
Yeah, true.
What was that, 4 in the feature?
I think you had 3 last week.
3, I think.
I knew somebody was going to lose it in the final turn on the first lap anyway, but I was just hoping I wouldn't be nearby.
I didn't technically lose it. I was just sideways.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't go around. I mean, I was...
you got slowed down pretty far / out of control.
Okay, let's just take it easy.
If you didn't lose it, I got to consider that intentional.
Well, the correcting of the drift was intentional.
I just got too far out. Once my tires left the pavement, I was.
The gap ahead is now 0.8. You've just done a 103.13. That's your fastest lap today. The gap behind is now 0.9.
Oh my god, not again.
Thank you.
Oh my god, exact same place, exact same situation. Oh, seriously? What the fuck is that? Pretty dog shit.
I'm not sure.
So, are you damaged, Hayden, or no?
No,
Okay.
but it's like Mike is. Has
Oh,
to be.
sorry. Fuck, sorry, guy.
If we didn't have bad luck, we wouldn't have any luck at all, right, Kai?
Yep. Oh, my steering is totally sideways.
I'm so sorry, dude.
I didn't hear any empathy. You know, I was using those shadows going into this last corner during practice. And they're not there now.
Yeah,
As-
you should probably use shadows and preferences. Considering this has, you know, a dynamic sky and the shadows move around.
Details.
I think shadows really help with like the way to stop the cars from having that floaty look on the track.
Yellow flag, caution. Alright, Michael, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. You've just done a 103.00. The gap in front is now 0.8.
So, how many people are going to Topeka this weekend? Anybody?
Sounds like a lot.
Like Kansas on purpose?
Best lap in the
Yeah,
session.
Pro
Sector 1
Solo
is
going on.
0.
I know
27 off the
Kevin's
pace.
going.
I've already been to Topeka this week.
Yeah?
Twice.
Topeka is just something you drive through. You don't go to Topeka.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Well, that's kind of what I meant.
The gap behind is now 1.1. That was 103.11. Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace.
least you got to drive into the pits, Kai. I had to tow.
No problem.
Okay, Michael, we're matching race pace.
Thanks, Fran. Yep.
God dang it.
I was like, oh god, don't hit him.
Don't let him through.
I was trying to move it out of the way as I was spinning out.
Why are we doing
You
this?
did.
That's
You were,
nice of you.
yeah, you were successful.
Stop it. Catch up. Do your thing. Come on.
On your right. Clear right. On your right. Hold your line. Still there.
Go.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. On your left.
Thanks,
Three
guys.
wide, you're in the middle. Clear left. Clear all round.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, Kevin, if that was me, I didn't really have much place to go.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 2.2. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
Even go right.
Was that Kai?
Go right.
Go right?
Or left. Go left.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you.
On your right. Clear right. Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
How long is the feature?
25 minutes.
5, same as always.
Okay.
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
Car right. Clear right. On your right. Still there. Clear right.
P4, that's it. We're done.
All right, well, I'll take 4th place any day.
Kai, you alive back there?
Yeah, man.
That was a good try, Ezra.
Yeah, it was a good little battle there at the end. Thought about trying you on the final turn, but I'm like, this could end in disaster.
Right, I could just barely keep David in my sights, and that was all I could do.
You were hanging right there, man. That was fun.
Yeah, and Herring was
Check your
making me
flags out.
sweat bullets for a
P9.
long time.
I'm just too slow on like.
Alright, guys.
Cold
I'm not gonna
tires.
be able to run the feature, so I'll see y'all later.
Who's that?
Paul, you out?
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm out of time. We'll see you.
See you, man.
Have a good
See ya.
Bye.
So this one, probably 3.1 would be fine.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Crew chief said 5.
What was that? About crew chief saying 5
How
gallons?
much fuel
No,
for
3,
25 laps?
2.5 gallons.
We don't have that data.
Of course you don't. You do, but you haven't tried it. And of course, the problem is I can't do both at these at the same time. I need to switch the control for
Time to go
my
stretch legs.
mute here.
At least we have like what 10-minute break in between.
That
Let's try that.
corner where you kind of ride the grass after that sweeping right, you know, the one I'm talking about, kind of throws you around.
Which one?
So it's the one where you kind of ride the curb going right.
Okay.
4.
Yeah, I don't know corner numbers. I think it's 4.
The one under the bridge.
Sarah.
In the middle of the track.
Yeah, I do want to look at that incident.
So so it's like I think right after the so there's a little S, and then you go into a long like 180 left-hander, and then you
Yeah.
hit that corner where you have to
Yeah,
like ride
that's
that
4.
curb. Yeah.
Nope, bless you.
Sorry, guys.
You should be.
Where's Kevin at?
Dude, how rude.
How rude is that? Where's my
Seriously,
push
spreading
to
your
mute button?
coronavirus over here in the group chat. Shameful.
Well, I just want you guys to have it already, so it's over with. You know?
Santel, are you going down to first for the tight corners?
Yes. First gear for turn 1, 11.
Just the 2 tight hairpins, not 3 or whatever it is.
Nope, all 3 are first. So you're going under the bridge right now, right? I'm live. Yeah. So first gear in the next one also.
Push.
See what this ends up looking like here.
I'm in third for most of that too, by the way.
For the long.
Yeah. It's like turn in and like barely drag the brake after turning in. Like, I mean, it's like a 5% brake drag for just a second. And it's like I downshift right as I turn the wheel. And it revs real high, but, and then you basically just kind of hang on and ride that inside curve without touching. And then you should be shifting back to fourth, like right before.
Okay.
All right, so I'm doing everything you're doing, but you just must be doing it that much smoother.
So Kevin caught the curb. I was wondering.
Yeah, it's
what was
crazy.
going
Is
on
like
with
looking at VRS data on this. Their fast lap is a 109 or a minute 9, and I'm like losing a tenth pretty much everywhere except for corner 1, which is where I'm losing like 3 tenths. And I looked at the data, and it's like a different. Almost everything's identical except for the fact that like I was on the gas like early, and that made me have too much wheel coming out of the corner, and that was costing me 3 tenths.
We
Still
got
is,
about
and I can't
5
figure it out.
minutes
And
until the
that's the
race.
difference that this track makes with trying to shave tenths off.
So is this an open diff then?
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. If you get you got to pretty much straddle curbs. Get a tire up on it, it just spins it up and everything.
Yeah, I started suspecting that when I put a wheel on the curb and it was just like spin city.
Pit lane speed limit
Yeah.
is 37
the
miles per
last
hour.
hairpin, like I caught a curb a little bit there, and like I felt it just like light
Watch
up.
your mirrors,
So I was
there's a car
like, not
approaching.
doing that again.
Yeah, the hairpins you don't want to. So the second hairpin, turn 3. If you really get it, you can straddle that, but you've got to like straddle it perfectly.
You're talking about the left-hand one, right?
Yeah, yeah. But you've got to like straddle the curb perfectly. If you get it too far in or too far out, then you got to wheel on the curb and it slides it up. Like when you see me down at like a 102 flat or a 101.9, I get it perfect. And then, but I mean, my race pace was mid 102s because I wasn't trying that. There's just too much room for error.
After about 10 laps, when it warms up, like I was hitting like the 102 3s, 4s consistently in practice, but in the heat I can only get like a 102.5. Just starting to come to life there at the end. But I gotta learn how to be quicker with the cold tires.
You know,
I think it's like downshifting to first gear.
I haven't been indirectly yelled at tonight. Where's Botnick?
Him and Tattershaw are both missing. That's why it's really quiet tonight.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. I noticed there was something different about tonight's aura.
You could see the aura.
Do you think that was a little bit of the chat that was going on last week?
Yeah, a little. Maybe it was mostly between Jeff and Kevin.
Jeff and who?
Kevin.
Kevin who?
B.
Huh?
Remember they were going back and forth about tire models?
Hayden and...
I thought it was Jeff and Hayden, yeah.
Yeah, it's Jeff and Hayden.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought it was Kevin.
Yeah.
There was only for a brief moment.
Boy, so understandable.
But I was talking about like the group chat, like on Hangouts, whatever. Tattershaw and Botnick.
No, I haven't.
They went at it
gone in
for a
there.
while.
Oh, yeah, in the Facebook group. I remember that conversation.
You were having a conversation?
Nice that I remember that conversation.
With yourself?
No, between Botnick and Jeff. It was very distinct.
My computer just crashed.
Well, it's a good thing you have about 3 minutes.
Does it let you join back in mid?
Yeah, you can join back in.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, except I couldn't join back because it thought that the sim, it thought that the sim was still open and the race had started. So that time that I got disconnected, I couldn't join back. Week 1.
When was that? Was that the rally cross thing?
Yeah, rally cross final. I won my heat, and then I couldn't
just code
the feature. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one thing about this is it's like nigh impossible to restart it like we do.
Yeah,
in
if
Project
bad luck
Cars.
strikes, you're
Server's
just
just set in
screwed.
motion. You can't like go in after the fact unless you want to just set up a new one.
Yeah, it's just
And
too
that's
much
got to be
work.
really hard to do since everything
Yeah.
is automated, including the point system.
Yeah, it is kind of. It's not easy to do. So
About 1:15 to go. Let's see where we go on this one. This is gonna.
So be careful with your
invert top
driver
12.
updates.
I still need to update to the one that Kyle was just talking about. I'm on the previous one.
You should do it right now.
Nah, I only got a minute. Get out of here.
Like exit out, go update, and come back. Join back in.
Bro, I did that on project or the last week, and I got in with like less than a minute to spare.
While you're at it, go ahead and just increase that overclock on your system.
Man, I really don't know what
With
was
the
causing
CPU and
those
the GPU.
freakouts.
Man,
You know your system runs faster when you have only one of your RAM in, so you should go take one of the.
it's less path for electrons to get confused in.
Well,
It's
let's
more
try that.
efficient. It's real simple.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you
It's-
watch
yeah,
it.
it's-
Dirty.
And you need. You want to
Stop
start
getting
the
gone.
You want to start the computer with 2 in, or 4 in, or whatever, and then take them out.
Is this your top 10 hacks
amount of
that
bad advice is just flowing in.
This is how you
One,
this is how you got a high
0.
frame
Time
rate.
to get it on,
I
folks.
mean, if it causes one of his opponents to drop
3.1
out,
gallons.
it's good for someone.
It's you know, it's
That's the end of the session.
It's
B6.
a
Let's
strategy.
do it. Let's do it.
yeah,
Let's
you got to
do
make
it.
your computer more efficient. I mean, how are you going to be a fast driver without a fast computer?
I feel like I've made a mistake in Heat 1. I think
No
Siraj
wasting
is
time. You only have a minute.
What you talking about, dude?
Not placing high
Oh,
up in the
okay.
first heat.
Oh,
Like I was
well,
13th,
it's
so
not.
I ended up
It's not for a lack of trying.
All right. Well, here we
Don't worry, all
go.
the fast guys will pass us anyways.
Now's the fun
Please
part.
be careful. I really don't want to have another safety car.
Well, be ready with a safety car. I was just gonna say, Hayden, be ready with
I
the
got
safety
the
car.
back to hand out, so I would expect it.
Yeah.
Does Hayden stay in this lobby or does he drop out?
The air temp is 75. Fahrenheit 50
No, he
laps.
stays in this lobby.
Get ready, mate. It's hammer time. Green, green, green.
I mean, with the fast drivers in the back, you'd think they'd also be the safe drivers. Not bunting people.
Right side. Hold your line. Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Watch out, Tyler.
Tenth position.
On your right. Hold your line.
no.
Clear right.
So make him dive bob in there.
Gotcha, Santel, go.
Oh, Ezra.
Okay, now with Santel coming up on me, we gotta move and we gotta move fast.
On your inside, Tyler.
On your outside, Steven.
See ya.
E9.
I got you, Santel, just go.
This is where it gets frustrating being cautious, because then you get people getting underneath you.
Okay, Michael. The next car is Clark.
Car
Nice
left.
save, Tyler. Nice save.
Clear left.
Wait, did he save that?
Thanks for not hitting me. Yeah. I
E7.
lost 4 positions, but I saved it.
Car right. 3 wide. You're in the middle. Clear right. Clear all round.
Oh, you okay there, Kevin?
The gap to Clark in front is now 0.8.
Thank you for not hitting me, Tyler.
Thank you for not hitting me.
Oh, I was giving you room. I did not want to get speared by somebody's nose cone for 2 races in a row.
Okay, Michael, our fuel window opens on lap 13. It'll close on lap 31.
At least you have the appropriate livery. I appreciate that.
I'm visible at least.
Well, lets me know you're the one crashing. So
I didn't crash at all last race.
I know. I joke.
You're fine. It is the appropriate livery for me in this car, though. I only finished 1 out of every 3 races, it seems, with all my wheels.
This is an insanely tense race.
Oh, sorry, Kai. Did not think you were slowing down that much.
Oh god.
And I'm on the lid. Thank you.
I don't think he was trying to get into you.
No, he wasn't. Well,
7th position.
I had to get towed. Son
The
of
driver in
a-
front of us is Clark.
Oh, that was close.
Car left.
Yeah, that was a domino
Hold your
effect.
line. Clear left.
Yeah, Ryan, call a bit of grass.
Yeah, I think I lost some momentum off that corner.
Sector 1 is 0.47 off the pace. Stay close, wait for him to make a mistake.
My pit crew guy's getting impatient.
On your inside, Ryan.
That's your quickest lap in this session.
Ah, I'm sorry.
Left
Go,
side.
David, go.
On your left. Clear left.
Come
See
on,
if you
Michael.
can do something
Keep
with this
pushing,
crowd.
we might get him back.
Is this race almost over?
I don't know.
Nope.
14 minutes.
That lap was a 104.60. The gap in front is now 0.7.
That was a needle if I've ever threaded one.
My pit crew chief just told me you're going to try and go on the left there. I was like,
Yeah, and then you shut the door on me and I couldn't do it, so I had to avoid hitting you.
He said, on your left. I'm like, where?
Yeah, very briefly.
The other left.
I'm like, I'm on the left curb. Where is he going left?
I was all the way on the green thing, I think.
Yeah.
Guys, Santel's coming.
You should take him out. To dinner.
And a steak movie and then never call him back.
Yep.
Oh, that cost you, Steven.
Yeah.
That lap was a 102.64.
But apparently not enough. Just need to give Siraj
The
a
gap
little
in
love
front
tap.
is now 1.0 seconds.
Not
You
yet,
already
anyways.
did.
I haven't given you one yet.
Yeah, you did. Didn't you see that zero contact that we got earlier?
I didn't feel it.
Contact's just a part
You're
of
going a
life,
little
you know.
slow right there, though. Keltner's on my ass again.
Good lap. That's your quickest today. Sector 1 is 0.15 off the pace.
Go.
The gap to Jones behind is now 2.6 seconds.
Nice, Mike. Pass, Mike.
Oh, you're making me sweat.
That's a good pass. Good battle.
Oh shit! Sorry, dude. Really did not think I hit you, and then you just turned around. Oh, and I'm damaged. Sorry, dude. Oh, there goes my wheel. Okay, we're going to the pits.
Okay, Michael, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. That last lap was a 103.13.
I'm not hitting that last corner right. I'm losing 2/10 every time.
Well, Steven, I'm not hitting any of the corners right. And I'm forced to drive a defensive line.
Thing is, I'm faster everywhere else with that last corner than Kevin, at least. Rob is flying.
You have fun with David now, Siraj.
Oh man, yeah, happy. It's just a matter of time. I mean, I'll try to. Oh, you okay, Dave?
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Fuck that up a little bit.
God, I'm taking such shitty lines going to the apex all the time.
The gap to Kane behind is now 3.0 seconds.
Get back here, Steven.
No.
Just need that draft.
Stay close, wait for him to crack. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. One gallon remaining.
Oh.
Clear right.
Oh.
Sucks to suck, nerd!
Dude. And then I took out a bunch of people.
Well, too little, too late, Dave. Don't think we're going to catch anybody in one lap.
P6. White flag. One more to go.
Oh, well earned, Steven.
Thank you. It's my first podium. This last corner right here is the only one that Kevin and Rob were killing me on. The rest was like back and forth.
Yeah, I
Thank you,
noticed
Kevin,
you.
Rob.
I think
Nice
you
win,
dive
Kevin.
in too soon.
Good quick.
Is that what I'm doing? Is just going in, turning a little too early?
Yeah,
That
I
was a
think
hard
so.
part,
And then
Six.
you might be trying to ride not enough momentum through it. How much are you sliding it through?
Not a whole lot. I was trying to minimize that. It gets a little looser as the run goes on.
Yeah. Also, crazy race, Siraj and David.
That was so much
Siraj.
fun.
Siraj, you were so close. You were a lap and a half away.
The entire time.
Like,
I
David
was,
was.
like, I can't let him take the inside line.
Oh man, dude, it was so much fun. That was such good racing.
David was making me shit my pants while I was trying to get around Siraj, and it was just nuts.
I know. How do you think I felt? I had all of you guys coming up behind me. Like when I was right behind you, Herring was catching me. I was like, Jesus, I got to get around these guys.
It hurts too because you have to ride a defensive line
Mhm.
instead, and it just makes it really stressful.
And then I passed Siraj on the outside.
All
I,
I did was drive defensive lines with you guys. I was like, I
You
can't
don't say.
of the fucking corners. I was like, hug the inside line and just hug.
And then on the corner one in the S's, we were like 2, sometimes almost 3 wide.
Kai, sorry I got into the back of you again.
That's
but
all right, man.
at least you were able to keep
Pit
going.
lane
I
speed
lost
limit
the wheel
is
almost
37
immediately.
miles per hour.
Yeah.
I was
3,
trying to push hard, obviously, because I
2,
was close to getting alongside you a few times.
I pull it out to like 7 to 9 tenths, and then I'd give up half a second in the first section of the next lap, and we were back to like 3 or 4.
Right. Yeah, it was
Alrighty.
close. And
That's not
just, you
bad at
gotta
all.
drive so much momentum in these cars. Sometimes it's hard. It sucks because like I thought like I had gotten like the minimum distance to you, and then your car just kicked out, like as if like we didn't hit, but then we did. So yeah.
Oh, we didn't make up as many spots as I had wanted to. But
For some reason, I think it might have been
still pretty
I-
still pretty good.
I missed my 3-4 shift in there, so I was still in third. So when I hit my
All right, so I am going to close down this stream. That's the end of event 1 for this week, and I am going to start up the second event stream here momentarily. So thanks for watching, and as always, here's the end card.
Hey guys, Michael here. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. Click on the Planet Herring logo to subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think about the video in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon.